Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Ran from Team Arsenal, back with another video. Today we are doing episode 3 of Ran and Ninja Go to Locals. But as you can see, I'm by myself. So today also not locals. We are going to a tournament being hosted by Grim YGO. Shout out to him. I'll leave a link in the description to his channel. Real cool guy. His GCS tournament here at Gatekeeper's Games. So with that being said, stay tuned. We will have updates and everything about the whole entire event, obviously, as always. And remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. At the time of recording this video, we have 175 subscribers. We're trying to get to 200 because it's a subscriber giveaway every 50 subscribers. And we'll catch you on the other side. All right, what's up, guys? We're inside. Couldn't record the first round because I ended up punting that one. And we lost. Well, I mean, lost. We drew one time against PK, which I like that. I was really excited to play against it. But he went nuts. This dude knew his deck inside and out. Game 1, he had ended on a triple Fog Blade, traps up in the grave with the Phantom Knight Engrave. I think it's Break Sword with Dragoon on the board. And I thought I had some way to probably play through it, but he had so much follow up, and he ended up just winning that one in the on the crackback because he ended up going recurring all his materials and then going for the Arc Rebellion, and he hit over my Galatea 8,900 into 900 for a Zach game. I was like, oh, that's pretty dope. Game 2, we let him go first again, but this time we had the hand traps and everything like that. Tried to dwindle down his resources and everything like that. He ended on a suboptimal board, but he still had the Dragoon. We ended out on the Dragoon, setting up our own board and everything like that. And by the time we get back to his turn, he was down to, like, I believe 3,000 something life points. And we had like 5 minutes of him urging, like, dude, let's just go to game 2. I mean, let's go to game 3. Go to game 3 so we have a draw. He's like, no, he wants to play it out. So he tried to play it out. He had a bunch of resources, so I understand him not scooping that one. But I ended up stopping everything he had. He just basically ended up losing that one because we ended up OTKing him. Well, not one OTKing him, but, you know, killing him for turn. So that was a draw. Round 2, we played against his friend who was playing Heroes. Remember, well, you guys, I didn't record that one, but the last tournament I played in, my first round was against Heroes. I lost in time because I didn't know what the deck did. This time we came well prepared. He started off his turn with, I think, Solid Soldier, the one that special, normal stuff, special on another one. We impermed him. He immediately just passed turn right there. We just basically set a board with multiple Widow Anchors, Crescendo, Galatea, etc., and just won that one flat out. In game 2, he went first. This time we had way more hand traps, and then just won it from there. I think he ended on I think the best thing he ended on was a Shadow Mist going into Mass Change for Dark Law and having a Honest Neos in hand, but we just have the Afterburners to out it and just build your own board again. That's just basically wraps from there. So right now we have 1 win, 1 draw with 4 rounds remaining. Yeah, so we'll try to get some player interviews in as well and see how that goes, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. All right, guys, we're gonna make this one brief. We unfortunately lost in round 3, so we're at 1-1-1. We played against Trizu. We won the first one. It was a hard-fought battle, but we ended up out-grinding. He basically had to fight the whole Orcus engine, and then, not Orcus engine, the whole Sky Striker engine, and after that he had to fight Orcus, and he had nothing left. So it was basically, we won that one off a grind. Game 2 and game 3 is where it got a little funky. So we let him, well, he's obviously gonna go first in game 2. We ended up opening complete trash with a simple skeleton and a whole bunch of spells that do nothing whatsoever. And we ended up getting cupped by Imperial Order and other back row for Tri-Brigade. Yeah, so we ended up losing that one. And then game 3, we ended up losing that one as well because we bricked again. This time we opened Babel, Lancia, Imperm, Wand, and Nightmare. And we was going second, so you know that happens. And he ended up slapping down Imperial Order, and this time we even better board. So We ended up losing that one pretty badly. So I think we have to win out the last 3 rounds in order to top. So crossing fingers. All right, guys. Round 4, we ended up winning 2-1 against Plunder Patrol. Game 1, I was not I was not in it at all after what happened in round 3. So I just I already didn't know what the deck does. So I just basically just ended up losing that one badly. It was going to be the same thing for game 2 until he misplayed and was short of OTKing me. So from there, we basically took advantage, broke board, and basically used all our Orcus cards we had to just set up a board for OTK. And then we went to game 3. He let me go first, but I opened pretty optimal with Widow Anchor, not Widow Anchor. Yeah, Widow Anchor, Hornet Drones, Gear Sue, and 2 other cards. I think it was a Terraforming Area 0, one of those 2. Yeah, but so we ended up taking that one. So we ended up winning 2-1. So now we're waiting for the next 2 rounds. Keep hope alive. All right, guys. Round 5. 3-1-1. We were supposed to play against Dragon Link, but he just, once we got to play, he didn't even want to play anymore. So he just said, forget it. I'll just take the 2-0 on this one. Which we kind of lucked out with that one. So, like I said, we're 3-1-1, and we have 1 more round until we figure out who's going to be playing in top 8. So, we almost there. Just keep it strong, keep it strong. Yo, so we won round 6. So now we're 4-1-1. We went against Shadow Dogmatica Invoked. Game 1, best he could do was set up a Mechaba with 1 set back row. Easy to get over. But little I know, he had a plethora of hand traps. Every time we tried to go for Orcus setup, he stopped us. Anytime we tried to go for Sky Striker setup, he stopped us until we ended up getting going a Shiz with his board broken, a Shiz, and a Engage in hand, Air 0 on board. So pass back to him. He just literally just went back into Mechaba again. I'm like, does he only have Invoke cards in hand? And from there, it's basically just grinded out the invocation. Well, not invocation, the invoked engine, and basically just went Sky Striker Orcus game. By Sky Striker Orcus, I mean literally we set up extenders via the Hornet Drones, Ray, etc. Actually had the Orcus cards online with the through Gearsu and Crescendo, because we had Crescendo just magically in our hand. So we went to game 2. He decided for me to go first, but I was prepared for that. I took out my Mystic Mines. I took out any cards that would possibly be a hindrance for me going first, like afterburners, etc., like that, and put in like hand traps that would bounce it off for me going first and second. I think I put in 2 Lancias, 2 Drone Lockbirds, because I feel like he was on Shadow Dogmatica invoked, but he only saw his invoked engine. So I just wanted to play it safe and have that there ready. And then we also decided in 1 Twin Twister in case he had it out for us. But we ended up opening the Orcus engine, full combo. He had no outs to it. No, not outs. He had no hand traps to play against it or whatever like that. We ended up with a Crescendo with Galatea, Babel on board with Dengirsu in the graveyard, and a Widow Anchor. And it's basically just, it was too much for him. We had basically outgrinded him again because he was stuck on a Dogmatica engine with the Ecclesia, because he opened like 3 Ecclesia, I think he said. And it was just basically just GG from there with Rolling Lockbird, setting up. So, yeah. Hopefully we'll make it into top cut, but I think the guy had played the round before. He might have dropped, so that might have damaged my record a little bit. But I'm almost positive that 4-1-1 should get you in. But I'll keep you guys updated. Yo, guys, so we made top 4. We got in as the 6th seed, playing against the 3rd seed. My boy Mike Brown, shout out to you. He was playing, I think, some kind of, I don't want to say rock stun, but I don't want to say berry statue stun either. I know it was stun. Game 1, he just had the nuts. He had the Solemns, the Dark Bribes. He had a Banish Radiance with a Fossil Dino, and Fossil Dino had a Moonmere Shield equipped to it. So basically, it was just blowout. He had that one, but after that, it was all me. He didn't have the sides for Sky Strikers and Orcus. Game 2 was just basically a blowout from there because he went first, but he didn't open the best. So he basically just went Orcus plays, and that was it. Game 3, he went first. He set 3 and had, I believe it was Banisher Radiance. Banisher Radiance or Inspector Board, one of the two. So we opened up the double Lightning Storm. So Lightning Storm came in clutch. We hit him with the Lightning Storm. I was hoping to see a Judgment or something like that. Nothing. It was a whole bunch of Mirror Forces and stuff. So I left the lone, I think it was Banisher. It was either Banisher or Inspector Board. Either way, we ended up breaking through it by going Ray, normal summon Ray, link Ray away for Hayate, and then use Foolish to dump an Orcus card, and then use Orcus Nightmare Engrave to target the Hayate, boost it up, using that one monster effect to get over the Inspector Border, kill Inspector Border, and then go from there. From there, we set up strictly Orcus board and just crescendo with Babel, with the Gears to Engrave, and just constantly kept whittling away his resources. You know, this is basically just top decking, and we just won from there. So we achieved the goal, top 4. So I think top 4, I want to say a box of Dawn of Majesty, as well as a custom Grimoire Geomat and a field center. So yeah, we'll let you know after the next round. Yeah, let's do it. Yo, as you can see, different surroundings and everything, different outfit, because it's the day after the tournament, because we are currently at home. Good news and bad news. Good news is we won our top 4 match. We beat Andrew Buchanan, I think his name is. Shout out to him, really great player. One of the guys I idolize as far as in the Michigan circuit around where I play at. He was playing Dragon Links. I beat him 2-0, and then we made it to the finals, top 2. We played against the guy who previously beat me in Swiss rounds, playing Tri-Brigade Zoo. Everything's going on smoothly and everything like that. We basically ended up losing the match, but it was under really bad circumstances. When we first started shuffling up and getting ready for the match and everything like that, we were just sitting there casually talking and everything like that, and I pulled out my deck, make sure I pull out my side cards from the previous matchup and everything like that, and making sure I actually had my deck shuffled and everything like that, because I didn't want to break or anything like that on live stream and everything like that, because like this is the second match of the day I've been on live stream. The first one was that top 4, and now this is the finals. So I'll make sure I'm shuffling everything. I'll make sure everything's together. And I realized that I got a weird count on my deck, whatever the case may be. So I made sure I checked my side deck, checked the main deck and everything again, which I assumed I did. Because, yeah, I had a weird number. And I'm like, I counted again. It came out to 40 this time. And I ended up having 15 in my side. So I'm like, okay, cool, we're good. We're good. So we proceeded to play. He went first. I set up his usual board with Revolt, Unknown Back Row, and an Appaloosa with 3 negates. We opened double Droplet, double Crescendo, one Droplet, double Crescendo, Ash Blossom, and Ghost Bell, which I'm like, okay, this is fine. As long as the Crescendo goes through, we should be fine. So we could proceed to play, get over the Appaloosa. We stopped the Revolt. But we tried to stop the Revolt, but he had Strike. So we ended up using Crescendo to search and everything like that. And got Gears 2 effect, dump, and then that's where the error comes in. I looked at my deck and I see 6 droplets. Well, not 6 droplets, because I actually had 2 in hand, because my 6th card was a droplet. So I had 3 or 4 other droplets in my hand, in my deck, and I'm like, whoa, this cannot be right. What is this? So I'm a little bit panicking because it's on stream, Grimoire Geo stream and everything, and I just like, what the heck is going on here? So I immediately just call my top 4 opponent, Andrew, over and like, hey, are these your cards, whatever the case may be? And you kind of find out after all of the speculation like that, because a lot of people were like, they already did know me as a person. I'm not a cheater. I'm not gonna sit here and stack my deck to try to win a tournament like this or anything like that. Kind of found out they were my opponent's cards face down near my side, because he had the same colored sleeves, same matting design, as well as he had 3 droplets of the same rarity as me. So when I pick the cards up from off of my side while I'm shuffling up, I'm assuming those are my cards. So basically, they were discussing what to do with the matter because they know me as a person. I'm not intentionally going to sit here and cheat or stack my deck like that, but I know from Graham's side it looks pretty bad. I know it makes him discredits him a little bit or whatever case may be, because it discredits me. I feel bad because I actually didn't want to post any of this stuff, so that's why it's like the next day of me posting everything about this. But I ended up just saying, forget it. He can have the match because honestly, I only wanted to make the top 8. I didn't care about anything after that. So making it to the finals was fine for me. Just unfortunate how it ended. So he ended up walking away with 2 boxes instead of the 1.5 that I got. Because basically I got 1.5 down of match day boxes as well as a custom Grimaggio 2-player mat and one of his field centers. We ended up overall getting second place with Sky Striker Orcus. You guys already know the matchups and everything like that. And so I was really hesitant on posting this because I know it's going to be a little upsetting for me personally, because, you know, I was trying to do it for the Table 500 boys, and some unfortunate mistakes happened and ended up ruining the whole finals, which it sucks. But no, shout out to my opponent though. Shout out to Tim Kent, Sonny, and those guys who stood up for me and made sure it was clarified that I'm not a cheater. It's not something I usually do. It was an honest mistake, despite what anybody else may think about it. Because anybody who knows me, I don't cheat. I'm here for the love of the game, man. And I started this channel just for everybody to see that you don't have to play the best decks to be the best player in the room, or you don't have to play the best deck in order to win. Because despite all that, we were in a good position of winning game 1. Truth be told, just when that happened, I just unfortunately I didn't even want to play anymore because like my opponent was lighter on it than I was. Like he more so just wanted to play, just wants to keep playing because it will make him feel better about the situation. But I'm like, no, it's not nobody's fault but my own. But yeah, second place with Sky Striker Orcus. If you guys want to see a deck profiling like that, just leave comments or like this video. But remember, like, share, comment, subscribe. And this has been Ryan from Team Arsenal signing out. Peace and have a great day.
Hi guys, it's Bunny. Thank you guys for always supporting us and watching our videos. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And check out our other social media pages in a link down below. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.